Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Right, so Sammy, how has it been? I know everybody thinks Shatta Wale is one difficult person.
Yeah.
How are you able to manage him with everything that comes with him?
Let me say I was lucky because I stayed behind watching him for so many years. With all his experiences and his history with his past managers, I think I've learned key lessons from all of these people. And based on how I am also able to manage my things around him, we are good. And I always tell people that when it comes to me and Shatta Wale, I think I've learned more in the business from him than I learned myself, because I was a media person until I started with him actively as a talent and a manager kind of relationship. All these years being around, it has been media. So definitely, I came to him with him having loads of experience. So even if I'm going to do something for him, I still would have to consult him, knowing that maybe he's gone through the same route before, how it ended, how I should go about it. And that has been my guide all this while. He's really helped and supported me even in my approach to this business. And so far, Doreen, so very good. Yeah.
Shatta Wale is one interesting personality. I've heard people always say that we should focus on his talent and not his, should I say, the other side of him. You have known him. But what we see when it comes to Shatta Wale, I mean, that other side where he can go on the internet and raw, and that other side, you see him so humble and so soft-spoken and all that. How should we see Shatta Wale? Should we take him the way he is? Should we just accept him the way he is? Or what is it should we see when it comes to Shatta Wale?
Shatta is a guy of different characters. Everything you've said about him, how you've described him, indeed, he's portrayed all these things. But then I would also say he faces every situation with a different character. If you meet Shatta Wale with love, he gives you love in return. If you face him or you meet him with fight or with that kind of attitude, he will give you similar or same attitude. And that is who he has been over the years. And to me, I think when you get to know Shatta Wale very well, you'd realize that most of the things that he does, it is because he's not satisfied with how people sometimes handle him. That is what makes him do what he does. Because if, as a talent, being around with all his experiences, with all his struggles, he feels someone is trying to downplay his efforts, definitely he'll fight back. And over the years, his issues with some personalities in the media space, even among his colleagues, it has been the same thing. People who are trying to downplay his efforts, people who are trying to come across his business, people who are trying to make sure he doesn't look the way he wants to look outside. It has been like that with them. But apart from that, he's the coolest guy you can ever deal with. Knowing him, trust me, it has been great. His worth of experience when it comes to the business, his directions on this journey, trust me, you need to experience it.
I need to experience Shatta Wale just a little bit, but there's more to do. But I mean, we Shatta has so much talkability around him. There's so much that goes on around. I don't know any day we've ever woken up and know that he's not saying anything. I mean, the recent one I saw was with him and his cute baby. I mean, get into the car and I'm like, oh, that's a different side of Shatta. I don't know, the way he was holding the baby and all that. Sammy, when it comes to Shatta and Stonebwoy, issues pertaining the two of them, I mean, it started way before you joined him as a manager. How do you manage such situation? Because these are two great artists. These are artists people look up to all over Ghana and even across the world. How are you able to manage them? And how are we able to, like, should we see the two of them? Because 1 minute is like this, the next minute. How does it affect us as Ghanaians in any way? Should we take it normal because it's a beef thing and it's a culture?
I would say between Shatta and Stonebwoy, whatever is happening should not even be tried to be managed. What are you going to manage? What are you going to manage? What are you going to manage in Doreen? We don't have to manage anything. We just have to allow it to go. To me, I think It is just the politics within the industry. And every industry has this politics, or it is just the culture, like you put it rightly in your question.
Yeah.
It is the culture, it is the politics. You don't have to force it so much. The only thing I can say is whatever they are doing should be healthy, because they are two adults.
Yeah.
Whatever each of them decides to do at a point, they know the repercussions, they know the effects, and they know the results that they are looking for.
Right.
It's like until recently when Stonebwoy went to Kumasi to say Shatta Wale, sentence man, and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, who can say he didn't know what he was talking about?
Right.
He knew exactly what he was talking about. He knew the impact and the results that he was looking for. Even right after that, many people are also expecting Shatta to come back with the same energy, but he never did.
Yeah.
You understand? They want him to, hey, Shatta, he's also coming to give it to him, hit him hard, and blah, blah, blah. But he's taking it cool, because after all, he understands maybe that time was his turn.
Yeah.
We don't know when his turn will come. One day his turn will also come in. He might also go bush bash. But for some time, I think he is at a level where he thinks all the directions that he wanted to share with the industry, he's done enough. I keep saying that oftentimes when Shatta is talking about some of the issues in the industry, it is not about him all the time.
Right.
It is about his colleagues. It is about the people who are around.
Yeah.
That he has seen it. He knows that this route, when you pass here, it does not end well. He knows that this journey, if you start on this particular pace, it doesn't end well. He has seen it all.
Right.
Doreen, he's seen it all. So when he's talking about it, he has his own way and his own approach of handling some of these things.
Yeah.
Someone might not understand it. Someone might think otherwise about it. But he thinks, Charlie, enough said. Enough done already.
Yeah.
So now, like he's been saying, issue.
Oh my goodness, Shatta. There's one other thing that is, I think, is really a bother in the media space. It's that thing that media feels that Shatta Wale has disrespected them so many times, and for it, sometimes I feel that people even find it difficult to sort of associate with him, or let alone try to push his works, because they feel that when they do it, at the end of the day, he can still open the mic up and then just attack them. And it's been something, you meet one media person one way or the other, and they still have these concerns.
Yeah.
How are you going to tackle it, especially that relationship between Shatta Wale and the media?
You see, Doreen, I like this question, and I know that this is really some bad perception out there on the brand Shatta Wale, and we need to handle it with tact and some carefulness. As a matter of fact, any other media person who would put out this claim that Shatta has disrespected a person, first of all, we need to take our time and do our own background check and do the history. Why that media personality is saying that. As much as I know, Shatta has shown so much love to media people than many artists in Ghana. When Shatta is in a relationship with any particular media person, we know how it feels. We have been around, we've seen his relationship with Andy Dusty and blah, 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 and all the people. You could feel that, oh, there was real love. He goes all out to even give. Unlike many people who would just show love smiling, Shatta will go all out to give thousands of dollars, CDs here and there, just to show that, oh, you and I, we have this. But see, Doreen, let's break it down this way. There are many people who have also disrespected the hard work of Shatta Wale. And I'll use your own guy as an example, DJ Slim, in this particular conversation. DJ Slim sat on his platform and said, this is Stonebwoy's ticket, this is Shatta Wale's ticket. I'll use Shatta Wale's ticket, excuse my ways, to clean my anus. If you are a talent, even what you put in your work as a media person, imagine you go through your research, production, wake up early morning to come and do your show, and someone tells you, Doreen, the show you just finished is trash. How would you feel? So in that energy, if you are not careful, if you are not able to manage it that instant, you are also going to reply in the same energy. And I'm sure Shatta Wale and the media's case has always been like this. He's gone through it too. He struggled to be where he is when now he's living comfortably. So if you want to use your microphone, you want to use your platform to destroy whatever he's built or he is building, Doreen, nobody will take this easily. Nobody. You will surely fight back. So me, I asked that, okay, there is one media person who offended Shatta Wale, and Shatta Wale dealt with him. Did he deal with Doreen? No. So if someone offended him, he dealt with a person and you want to own it. Like you are taking Panadol for someone's headache. That is not right. That is wrong. Shatta still has. We went to Kumasi, and when we went to Kumasi, he decided, okay, Sammy, since we are here, Kumasi has been one of our strongest bases. So yeah, get some of our friends and let's visit them.
Yeah.
And we were there, all over like that. Here in Accra, I've even told him that, Charlie, I'm coming to multimedia this week. Definitely when I come, the people would want to request that you also come. So Charlie, finish with them. Anytime you're ready, let's walk in there one day and show love and support to what they're also doing. It has always been the media trying to downplay on his efforts, and I know that one, it is not only Shatta. If you do it to anybody, nobody will be happy about this.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Whew. Now, of course, since he's a manager, I just want you to know this is the manager of Shatta Wale, and what are plans for the year 2025?
We are yet to start our year actively, 2025.
It started with the baby.
I know, right? Well, the baby was last year.
It was last year.
Yeah, last year, October. We are yet to start our year, and I'm saying it this way because he went to Jamaica. I think that was 31st December. And after the Jamaican performance, he stayed in America for some 1 or 2 days. And when he came to Ghana, knowing that he had gone through so much work hassle here and there, we said, okay, now he's back from Jamaica. He's bought a new mansion at Trazako.
Yeah,
and
bought a new car.
Exactly, he was also waiting for his Cullinan Rolls Royce. So we said, okay, relax, enjoy some holidays, at least for the month of February, settle, because as when you move into a new house, definitely you would need to do some 1 or 2. So just relax, settle, and when you are settled, we can now hit the road. And I'm sure after 1 month, now we are in the middle of February, enough of the resting, we are hitting road. He's released 2 songs, and which is not something that we know of Shatta. Like the whole year has started and Shatta has released just 2 songs. It should tell you that, okay, man has really been on the back bench. So yes, I think our year is starting. We intend to do some 1 or 2 travels, both internationally and locally as well.
Right.
He has some projects. This year, he will surely release an album. Okay. We're going to do that. Last year, we gave you Safa, and it did so well. And this year, we are sure going to give another album.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, manager of the brand Shatta Wale. And I believe that if you want all the questions, yes, we all hear whatever we want to hear. But if you want the right answers and you cannot get the brand itself, you can always get the manager. And when you get the manager and you ask the right questions, you definitely get the right answers. I just did mine. So if you're out there and you want to do yours, this is him. Just link up with him and get all the answers when it comes to the brand Shatta Wale. Sammy, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you. Where should I bring Shatta?
Oh, I am ready. In fact, I would love to come to his mansion.
Exactly what I am going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a promise. I'm going to create a special day where I would invite Doreen and the rest of the multimedia team who are with us.
And we will come.
Yeah, and the rest of the multimedia team who are with us. I'm going to invite you guys to the Voltage Mansion at Trazako. And maybe when you guys come, we'll give you a ride in our Cullinan, at least. Yeah, you guys should chill small. Yeah, you know, Rolls Royce is a feeling. Yeah, you need to feel it.
It's a vibe.
It's a feeling, Charlie. It's giving some American vibes in Ghana.
Thank you so much, Sammy Flex. My name is Doreen Avia. You know how I do it right here on the Journey channel. Have a wonderful weekend.
For life.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.